Hi, my name is Bob Greenyer and I'm a volunteer with the Martin Fleischmann Memorial Project. So I'm here with Pavel Osmera, and you've got a few things to show me, haven't you, Pavel? What have you got to show me?
I must speak English, but my English will be not good. You must correct me.
Okay, so...
And that is example, that is experiment that was made in Switzerland, but the problem that is very expensive.
So what is the name of the company that produces this?
It is...
It has a logo on here, doesn't it? It looks like an Atari logo.
In my...
You have a paper that you're showing me.
Yes. It is explained.
Okay.
What is important is tourism. The water must rotate. Every electron in this water during movement creates magnetic field, and this magnetic field change the structure of the water because it destroyed, because there are very big cluster of hexagonal structure of water, and by magnetic field can be changed to smaller structure. Very easy goes through the membrane of living things. It means plant or in body, that is healthy. That is the reason why it's necessary to use this magnetic field to change the structure of this water.
So you're trying to create these clusters, or you're trying to break them up?
Break down.
Okay.
Because this small cluster cannot go through this membrane of living system.
Yeah.
But must be small because the channel is narrow. And this hexagonal small structure can go through, but the structure of these structures cannot go. That is main physical principle why it works.
So essentially you're creating a vortex and it's going and spinning the water. And is it going past any other material? Is there something else in there?
No, the problem is that this rotation of water creates the magnetic field that changes the structure of the water. That is the main principle. But there are some holes that add some oxygen, that water is oxidized. That it is, goal is to create the water that is the same as horse stream. Because
like a fast-moving mountain stream.
Water must move.
Yeah.
They go around the zones that create this rotated movement, and there is oxidation during this water.
So it's turbulence and oxygenation.
And goal is how we can this type of water from the nature have at kitchen.
Right.
Because the water is not moving, it will stop, but through this you create the movement and receive the same structure of water that is in the mountains.
Great. So this is a commercial device that's already made.
Yes, it's commercial, but the problem was that it's very expensive.
So like, are we talking €100 or something?
I don't know. I know that it's 620 Swiss.
Wow. Okay.
It's very expensive.
That is very expensive.
It is 47,000 of crowns. It's very expensive.
What? So it's like £1,500. It's like.
It is very expensive.
Wow.
But I speak with one colleague that have some people that live in Switzerland, and he told him that he buy this very expensive.
Right.
And I decided to create
a sort of different version of it. Okay.
Version,
so what have you got there?
And the problem is how I can avoid this patented structure.
Yes. Yeah.
And I decided to add to this structure these magnets. Because there are no magnets. And I started with my patent with the word magnet, and I removed this Swiss patent away.
Yeah.
That is the reason. But it is better, cheaper. It's cheaper, and my goal do it cheaper because it is from steel. It is it must be very complicated how create this structure by mechanical machine.
Yeah.
Then I use the 3D printer. This is a very cheaper strategy, and there are this magnetic field that magnetic field that is created by rotation. I added another magnetic field that together is the magnetic influence is higher, and the influence is better than in this Swiss original.
Okay, so are you relying on just the magnetic field to produce the vortex, or do you actually have a flow guide in there?
Because the water rotates inside, and the influence is the same in this, but it is more efficiency. Efficiency
Okay.
higher.
Yeah.
And there is what is inside. This is inside chamber. What is the name? This.
It's a pin. Okay.
Show the direction of water.
Right. Yes.
Water stream that go inside that create a rotating structure.
So when you make these, you actually have these pins in?
No, that is only to demonstration.
Oh, okay. Yes.
That is water stream.
Okay, and do you have to arrange these magnets in a particular north-south?
There's another thing. In the narrow part, there is decrease of pressure. Inside is a hole. And so this hole is the connection and go inside the oxygen.
So it's constantly sucking in air.
And in this place, there is makes oxidation of the water.
Yes.
The oxygen goes through this hole.
Oh, can I see? Okay, so you basically got a Venturi type effect that is lowering the pressure in here, and that is causing a vacuum which is then sucking from these holes in the 3D structure through the structure into here.
This hole is another explanation.
Oh, okay, I can see. A little less clear on the black there, but that's the hole going through. And then it's sucking the air in through the sides.
And there is problem because the water rotates. But if the water rotates, that we create the not suitable shape.
Okay, yeah.
And that must be stopped. That there is this crossing. The water stop this rotation.
Yes.
And create a nice stream.
Okay, great. Okay, I see what you've done there. Yeah, so you've got basically a cross that is preventing the spiral on the final output. But you still have a magnet here on the output.
Yes. Magnet to support this, but improve the quality of water, but stop the rotation.
Yes.
Because the flow is very important. And there is two type solution. I must bought some inner, but I changed it. I developed also with 3D printer. That is this type of construction. There are two magnets. Here is only one, but normally there are two magnets, and that is only all is done by 3D printer. Very cheap. It's very decreased compared to this price of this because it is very cheap.
Yeah.
But the behavior and characteristics is better because due to this magnet, the efficiency is higher.
Yes. So is this a fully assembled unit with you've got a standard tap fitting here with a mesh?
Yes, there are two possibilities because some have inner and outer.
Yes.
That is one possibility. If another, you can use this adapter.
Yeah, so this is the sort you might have on an outside garden tap, right?
Yes, at the outside.
Yeah. And then this is kind of like more the inside, the diameter of the,
It's normally in this tap.
Yes.
Both are used.
Excellent. Okay. And so this is a completed unit, is it?
Yes.
And how do you find, because like I've seen the nickel that's plated on the outside of these magnets, sometimes it can...
It's only cover, because it is some I don't know now the magnetic. It is very strong magnet, but this is cover to not be. This be better. This cover this magnet.
Yes, like maybe cover it with a polymer.
Yes.
Yeah. So the idea is that the magnet on here will probably be coated in something to stop corrosion over time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is another thing that must be this. This is inside somewhere, because you must catch, because in water are some magnetic.
Yeah, sometimes,
Sometimes there must be not go through.
It's just a filter, yes.
Filter, because if goes through, they can be catch inside, because they are very strong magnetic field. They catch here. It's not good. They must be catch before going through the magnets.
Yes.
There must be this.
Okay, so that's the whole basic setup, right?
Yes.
So.
They can use two type of this is tornadoes. Maybe sometimes it's better this.
The seals, the ring seals,
Two possible, but sometimes this is better.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's for use this one.
Standard sort of plumbing seals.
Plumbing,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh well, thank you very much, Pavel, for taking us through that. We will share your paper, and it'll be interesting what kind of feedback we get. Thank you very much.